Rumor has it that there's a group of players on this server going by the name APO who have been distributing netherite gear sets to players in return for their allegiance. As players flocked to this team, a mysterious dome was constructed around the server spawn with a simple message: APO protected. What did this message mean? And more importantly, what was the APO's next plan? Without much information, I organized a meeting with the leader of the APO in an attempt to double agent and infiltrate his team.
The more demand for memberships, the higher the price is. The price of a membership has been a heart in every single ore block.
I had nowhere near that amount of resources to actually join, but I did have a different offer: the potential location of a vault. One filled with APO gear sets that had been stolen a few days before. It was enough to convince Leo to let me join, and soon enough, I was handed a 5-page contract. However, my intentions weren't that simple. My plan was to take Leo to a remote base where 2 of my actual teammates would be ready to hold him hostage and question him about the APO's motives. So, after trekking in the nether, the 2 of us arrived at a nether portal that linked to this so-called base. I'm in. Oh my gosh, I'm in the base! But as I waited on the other side of the portal, Leo refused to come through. Perhaps he suspected that I was trying to trap him, but no matter how hard I tried to convince him, he didn't believe that the other side was safe. So, I had no choice but to head back to spawn, and what I saw was shocking. It was a player whose base had been destroyed by my own team. Everything he owned had either been blown up, killed, or stolen. Alright, this is all I can spare right now.
Wait, that's more. That's epic, actually, thank you.
Who was the real villain now? From the griefed bases to stolen gear sets, I felt like I was siding with the bad guys. Maybe the APO was up to something shady, but I had zero proof of it. So I made my decision that night. Until I found evidence of the APO doing something suspicious, I would stick with them. There was just one issue though. The APO didn't trust me in the slightest. Tonight, all the stolen gear that Spoken Mapic got, they put in a vault. I mean, luckily before I left them, I got a little glimpse of what it looks like. I didn't know where this vault was, but I did know a few things about it from my conversations with my previous teammates. First, it was stashed under a tree, and second, it contained armor stands. We began by breaking the trunks of every single tree in sight, but then quickly realized how difficult this would actually be. There were millions of trees on the server, and checking every single one would be practically impossible. However, it turns out that we already had everything we needed to find it. This is a pie chart that displays every single entity that's within your render distance, and if an entity is outside of your render distance, it disappears from this pie chart. You want to guess what counts as an entity? Armor stands. Since a player's render distance works in a circle, we can use a similar trick that I used a year before. We start at point 1, a location where if you move one more block backwards, the armor stand on the pie chart disappears. Then, we find point 2, another point on the outer edge of the circle. If we find our final point from there, we can draw 2 chords, draw lines through the midpoints of these chords, and the intersection of these lines will be the location of the armor stand.
I don't know if these are the chords.
I don't think this is it. I don't see armor stands.
It seemed like my method wasn't working, so I began searching around a different base that I knew was a hotspot for my old team. And just as I was about to give up, we found this.
Oh wait.
Is there armor stands up here?
Guys, be for real, bro. Be for real, bro. I know we did not just wait.
Guys, there was never, guys, I swear, there was never an armor stand there.
There was never an armor stand in the direct center of the mansion.
There were 2 sets of armor stands, an issue that interfered with the pie chart trick. As I arrived back, there was still another armor stand close by.
Hey guys.
What?
I found it.
Did you
Wait,
actually?
no way.
On accident.
Wait, where?
You found the base?
Negative
No.
543 130.
Are you for real right now? Wait, you found
Yeah.
a
There's
vault?
no way.
I think so.
Just to be safe, I decided to triangulate the coordinates of the armor stands, and sure enough, they lined up with the mysterious entrance that Leo had found. We had no other choice but to go in and investigate it.
Ready?
Alright, you ready? Let's do it.
Time to go on an adventure.
We all blow up to a skulk trap.
Wait, quiet.
Hey, everybody, shh.
Oh boy.
Boys.
Wait! Oh my, there is no way.
We just found it.
What just acted?
What just happened?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What just happened?
Boys, we just found it. Look at all this
Wait, I'm gonna-
gear. Look at all this gear. We threw everything we could into some shulker boxes and left a couple of messages, and that was when Leo said this for the first time.
I gotta
Like,
say,
kind of funny.
I'm so
Wait.
glad you guys are in the APO. Oh my
Bro,
gosh.
dude, we
This has been
actually-
so awesome. You know, Parrot, honestly, I was a little like skeptical, right? This
dude,
entire
I bet
time
you were.
until now.
Which was something I hadn't heard in a long time. But there was something that I hadn't told the APO yet. During meetings with my former team, I had learned that there was another player who was acting as a double agent, PrinceZam. He'd secretly been stealing information from the APO, and it was clear that we needed him removed as soon as possible. Our plan was to kill him, but that was nearly impossible without a trap. So, we began testing out different methods to take players out. Fireworks, harming potions, TNT, all things that dealt damage, but not nearly enough for players in full netherite. That was until we stumbled across wardens, the strongest mob in the entire game. If we somehow got Zam inside a pit filled with wardens, he essentially would stand no chance. However, the more difficult part was getting the wardens inside of a pit in the first place. So me, Leo, and another APO member named Woogie headed to a deep dark cave in search of Minecraft's deadliest mob.
Here, Leo, you want to just spawn it?
I mean, we can just dig. We can do it, but like,
That's strike one for Parrot.
Yo, guys!
No, we're fine, we're fine. He hasn't spawned yet. Have subtitles on.
Whoa,
Okay?
whoa,
Warden
whoa.
is close.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
They're over here.
Okay, do you have
You guys ready?
strikes? Do you have strikes?
No. Here we go.
Dude, I'm getting the heck. Woogie,
No,
be
we
for
should
real!
have run.
Woogie, be for real! For this trap to be successful, we needed 3 wardens, and conveniently, there were 3 of us. We agreed that each of us would be responsible for trapping our own warden. Woogie went first, and this was probably the most terrifying thing I'd ever watched. You see, I'm on the LifeSteal SMP, where you can steal other players' hearts by killing them. 3 weeks before, I'd brought myself down to 1 heart, which meant that if I died just once, I'd be banned off the server for good. Woogie managed to successfully trap his warden, and so did Leowook, who had a relatively calm one. And then, it was my turn. Oh my gosh!
Okay,
Dude, I
so
can
yeah.
hear them too!
I'm here. Just jump from gravel to gravel and then get back up. No, just you gotta jump. You gotta jump from gravel to gravel. It'll work.
Okay, there's one.
Okay.
I completely lost my sense of direction, bro. Oh
fine,
my
fine.
gosh!
yeah, there you go, there you go.
Okay.
Get your name tag. You need your name tag. You need your name tag. You need your name tag.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, you're fine. It hasn't. Okay. Parrot, you have 1 more strike. After you make another noise, it's gonna spawn.
Yeah.
Here we go, here we go.
Make sure name tag it. Make sure name tag it.
Okay.
Oh, it's up there! Oh
Up.
no!
Can
Oh
you get down?
no! What do I do?
I don't know if it can get down.
It's gonna give you blindness no matter what. So you gotta do. You just gotta do it.
Is it coming down? It's
It's
coming,
coming down,
down.
it's coming down.
Parrot, you're good. You're good. You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm-
name tag it. You gotta name tag it. You gotta name tag it. Parrot, it's chasing you. It's chasing you. It's chasing you.
Name tag it now.
It's slowed. It's slowed.
Name that. Then go. Run.
Run! Run!
Oh my!
Log!
Oh,
Guys! Oh no! Did you just see what happened? Am I dead?
No, you're
I
good.
dead?
You're good.
And here I was, trapped with 2 other wardens and encased in lava and obsidian. We had spent too much time gathering these mobs to just kill them and save me, so my only way out was for Woogie to dig a tunnel into the pit and for me to log on and escape. But before he does that, I just want to let you know that at the end of the year, I'm throwing Minecraft's largest fireworks show, where each subscriber I have before then is another launched firework. So, claim your firework by subscribing. We're already launching 1.26 million of them, but we could definitely launch a lot
On the
more.
obsidian.
Keep mining. Wait till you get shot.
Got the bucket. Okay, it is open.
Bro, I don't think I can survive this. I'm gonna be honest, if I die here, this is the end of a series, dude.
Parrot, if you want to do it, I don't
Do it
know.
now?
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. Run this way. Run this. Run.
Oh my god!
Right,
Am I
right,
safe?
right,
Oh my
right.
god!
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh my.
No way.
And with all 3 wardens in the trap, we devised an elaborate plan to try and get Zam with it. The plan was for every member of the APO to sit in one of these minecart chairs during a meeting, and when he least expected it, we would sneak up behind Zam and spleef him into a pit. This was our one shot. As soon as we exposed our knowledge of Zam being a double agent, we would never have a chance at trapping him again.
So bad.
PrinceZam, get in your seat.
Oh, but
Get in your
those
seat.
here.
Get in your seat,
Whoa.
PrinceZam.
All
Alright, everyone. We're gonna start this meeting. 3 main points about this meeting. First of all,
Okay.
I'm working on the next armor sets, just so you guys all know.
Yeah.
Right?
Looking glorious, boss.
Second of all,
Penny.
I would like to announce a victory made by the APO. Some of you know, some of you don't. I don't know. Final thing. I have been looking around all you guys, right? And there's a mole. Bloodlord,
Yeah.
can you stand up, please? Come over here.
Wait.
Lord.
I don't want to ruin the
Lord.
seat. Okay. Yeah.
Our initial plan was to divert attention away from Zam, but he had switched seats. So I got up and tried to stall as long as possible to get Zam back in position. Gentlemen,
What's going on?
I am sorry,
Oh.
the APO, and I would like to let you
Yeah.
know,
Parrot.
Planet Lord is unfortunately...
Bro, what?
Surprised. Let's talk for a second. Let's talk for a second,
Okay.
guys.
Wow.
Let's talk for a second. Let's talk
That's-
for a second. Okay. What is going on, guys? I may be a mole, but that doesn't really mean much. I want you guys. to know.
Yeah, they're here. They're here. The other 2 are here, as expected.
Oh, really?
Yo, good thing I'm
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Guys, who are the other 2? Can we get some clarification, please?
I don't know. Who's
Can we
the
get some
other 2?
clarification?
Can you give some clarification as to who the other 2 people here are?
Look, guys.
What
I
is
didn't
going
do anything
on?
wrong.
Look, some bad stuff happened at my base the other day, you know.
Subs, I apologize for that. Come on, man.
To my surprise though, we won that battle. Confused, we headed to a base to re-gear, but all while doing so, I kept wondering how winning that fight was even plausible. We'd been outgeared, outnumbered, and unprepared. And right as we arrived at the base...
Great. Oh, yes.
What the heck?!
Bro,
I don't know.
what?
My worst nightmare had just come true.